Well, let me start with the small industrial units. They range from 100 to about 500 square metres. We're seeing deposits taken and property selling for anywhere between $2,700 to $3,200 a metre. The actual square metre rate is no longer a factor. It's now just an actual price point, where investors in the residential market are seeing yields at around about 2 to 3%, where industrial units, they can actually double that. With the medium-sized properties, which are 1,000 to 5,000 square metres, there's a very short supply and very high demand. We're seeing prices up to $2,500 a metre. With 10,000 square metres, we're seeing now becoming an institutional-owned product. The private investors that have vacancies looming, they're looking at offloading their asset because they don't want to compete versus the institutional-owned investors with the incentives to lure tenants to their properties, and we're seeing prices up to about $1,600 a metre. Well, once again, it's a very short supply and very high demand. For 1 acre lots, we're seeing prices from around about $400 to $500 a metre. Well, let me start with pre-leasing. It's actually the highest we've seen in a long time. With Crossroads Casula, we've seen a 50% take-up. At Horsley Park, we've seen over 80,000 square metres being leased, and just in Prestons alone, there's been up to 85,000 square metres take-up. With existing stock, we've seen just in the last 12 months, the vacancy drop by 8% just in Smithfield and Revell Park alone, with 30,000 square metres being currently leased. Well, we're looking at Badgerys Creek, Kemps Creek and Bringelly. All this has been in discussion and been under review for employment area, and some of this is going to be industrial. The challenge actually we're seeing at this present time is where the cost of services is coming from, who's funded it and who's providing it. Also, another challenge is what the actual local owners are trying to achieve. They're trying to achieve rates what a brownfield site will command, where they've got to factor in the cost of what it takes to get there. In Western and southwestern Sydney industrial areas, there's still plenty of growth because of all the infrastructure that's going around there. Outside of industrial, rural land is also something to look at outside of the rezoning areas, such as Wawambi, Silverdale and Comedy. These people that are actually benefit from the rezoning in Bringelly, Kemps Creek and Badgerys Creek still want to stay on rural land, so they're going to be looking just outside those areas, which is roughly 15 minutes away.